Alam mo, April is not coming in soft. Hindi siya gentle, healing energy lang. This month feels like a return to power, and hindi siya dramatic, hindi din siya overwhelming, hindi siya maingay. But it is solid, it is grounded, and hindi siya matitinag. So despite what is happening around the world, and despite what you have been feeling lately, so if you've been feeling lately that things are falling apart, na parang pagod ka na, pero para bang ayaw mo rin sumuko, this reading is definitely for you. So, umpisahan natin at buksan natin yung cards ng isa-isa per week. So, I have already pre-shuffled the cards for you para hindi na ako mag-waste ng time. Let's open the first week of April. Interesting enough, the first week of April is the Queen of Swords. So the first week of April opens up with the energy of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a wonderful card to get. It's one of my favorite cards sa 78 cards sa tarot. And this feels na yung energy niya is someone who has been through a lot of pain. But instead of becoming bitter, this person became sharper, more logical, more in control of their emotions. Hindi ka basta-bastang nauutulang. At hindi ka basta-bastang nag-overgive. Here's the blessing of the Queen of Swords. It's clarity. So, hindi na foggy, hindi na maybe, hindi na yung baka magbago pa siya. You are seeing things exactly as they are. And for some of you, this is you finally saying, enough, alam ko na yon. Alam ko na yung worth ko. Alam ko na yung value ko as a person. But wait, hindi lang ito about sa clarity. By week 2, you'll realize why everything had to be this way. By the second week of April, buksan na natin. It's the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is about balancing two things at the same time. Particularly finances, particularly yung tungkol sa career or practical matters, let's just say. So we move into the Two of Pentacles, and this is a balancing act. Pero hindi siya yung chaotic na type ng balancing things. Hindi siya yung tipong sabay-sabay na problema. This is about learning how to handle your life like a pro. This can be about your finances, this can be about your time, this can be about how you manage your effort or your actions and your priorities as well as your energy. And because magkatabi sila ng Queen of Swords and nakaharap yung Two of Pentacles kay Queen of Swords, you are no longer juggling things that do not matter. You are basically choosing wisely kung ano yung ipaprioritize mo dun sa future mo or dun sa April mo. Para bang you are finally learning to juggle between what is important to you for the month of April, for the second week of April. So for some of you, this can be better financial choices or better financial decisions. This can be about letting go of unnecessary responsibilities, finally finding that rhythm for your work-life balance. And here is the blessing of the Two of Pentacles. This is about stability through smart choices. Hindi siya bigla ang blessing. It is earned blessing. But here's something that is interesting kasi I feel like, okay, the third week and the fourth week shows us that whatever you are balancing in the Two of Pentacles, that balancing act will be challenged by the third and the fourth card, or the third and the fourth week. So, tara, mag-dive in tayo dun sa third week. For the third week, we have the Temperance card. So, another balancing act. So, iba naman to. The Temperance is all about moderation. It's a beautiful message, yung Temperance, kasi this is about you choosing peace. So, when I say that temperance is about choosing peace, this means that hindi ka na reactive, hindi ka na rin impulsive. So, you have that sort of emotional restraint sa sarili mo. You're not just blending logic and emotion. Hindi ka rin nagsusuppress, hindi ka rin nag-explode, kumbaga. Nagbabalanse ka lang. If we look closely at the card, you are balancing two objects at the same time. So on one hand, she has a cup of fire, and on one hand, she has a cup of water. So how do you balance fire and water at the same time? So let's just say, yung fire ay yung emotions natin, yung mga passions natin. And let's just say yung water is yung more of like the logical one, yung intuition natin. So how do you balance those two opposite things? And for some of you, this is also about healing. From situations na kung saan dati kinokontrol ka. Interesting, di ba? So the temperance card here is saying that you are no longer who you used to be. But may twist pa rin kasi yung fourth week natin is the devil card. Wait lang, before kayo mag-panic sa devil card, right after this calm brought about by the temperance card, which is a very grounded energy, something tries to pull you back, which is the devil card. And this is where the real power shows. Like I said earlier, week 4 is the devil card. So week 4, this is not a negative card per se, but we should not alisin natin yung idea na porket meron tayong nakukuhang pangit sa normal na pagtingin natin sa mga baraha, ibig sabihin na pangit yung ibig sabihin. Ibig sabihin nun, pangit na. Hindi lahat ng tarot cards ay may negative or positive meanings. It depends dun sa context kung anong katabi na baraha niya. Now, with that, ito na yung final test ng growth mo for April. So, the devil usually represents yung mga temptations natin, yung mga indulgences, yung mga old habits natin, yung mga toxic cycles na pinagdaanan natin. There are also attachments na kung saan alam mong hindi na healthy at hindi ka na mag-grow doon sa mga attachments na yon. So here's the thing. Yung devil card, it is actually facing the temperance card. So meaning, when the devil card is facing the temperance card, aware ka doon sa mga extremes mo, doon sa mga, let's just say, inner demons mo. So yung mga attachments, toxic patterns, unhealthy habits na meron ka. So this is telling us na hindi ka na blind, hindi ka na trapped doon sa indulgences or doon sa temptations or doon sa attachments or doon sa mga toxic habits na meron ka. Aware ka na sa sarili mo kung ano yung mga pagkukulang mo. So you see the pattern. And the blessing of the devil here is freedom through awareness. Something that used to control you, so this can be a person, this can be a mindset, this can be an old toxic habit, a behavior na hindi na healthy para sa'yo, or even yung self-sabotaging, kung familiar kayo doon. This can also be about unhealthy relationships as well. So this time na mas aware ka na, alam mong hindi ka na babalik doon sa dating pattern mo. So, alam nyo na yun. So, if you're wondering if is April a good month for me, let's zoom out for a bit. Because the full message is really powerful dito sa 4 na cards na to. Okay, so yung overall energy ng April is about mastery. So, you are mastering unang-una yung emotions mo over your unang-una yung mind mo over emotions, which is the Queen of Swords. And the second one is about your life decisions. So this can be about your work-life balance, your finances, or your practical matters. Yung third one is about inner peace naman, balancing inner peace. And the fourth one is about your shadows. So this is definitely next level growth. Hindi na siya beginner energy. Hindi lang learning the lesson. This is, alam ko na and I choose differently. So let me tell you something na real talk ha. Some of you might feel uncomfortable this April, and that's actually a good sign. Sometimes it looks like saying no, saying or walking away from something, or not replying, or choosing yourself first before others. And April is actually asking you, kaya mo bang piliin ang sarili mo kahit walang validation? Because if yes ang sagot mo, then everything will shift. And before we close, there is one more message that you need to hear. You are no longer the version of yourself who tolerated less. So that means hindi ka na yung dating ikaw. Someone who overgave, someone who over-explained, and someone who overstayed. So this month, you definitely get an upgrade. Quietly, powerfully, and permanently. If this reading resonated with you, I do collective readings during Tuesdays and Sundays, so make sure you stay tuned. And if you're into dark tales, folklore, true crime, I post those on Wednesdays, Fridays, at minsan Saturdays. Kung trip mo pa makarinig ng mga ganitong readings, subscribe at Hiwaga at Esoterica. I'll see you next time. Bye for now!